Je suis Zeeshan Ahmad Farooq, je suis pakistanais, je suis étudiant à Polytech Nantes et j'étudie électroniques et technologies numériques. So I applied all the countries like developed countries where we have excellent education programs and very good universities well known in all over the world. And which of these were Germany and France, Italy, Canada, Australia, and eventually I got a scholarship from the region Pays de la Loire, and it was a great thing for me. And why Polytech? Because it has a flexibility of courses. As I told you, I chose system communication mobile for my 5e année, 5th year, and there are two other choices I can make. These are embedded systems and multimedia. So my specialty in Pakistan was telecommunications, so that's why I chose system communication mobile. So because of the flexibility and the faculty and the equipment here, and it's a new network, but it's great. It's known all over the world. Polytech, 13 campuses in France, and in Quebec as well. It's known. So it's a new thing for me to be in France, developed country, new experience. Wow. Before coming, I imagined it will be cold over there in France, and the life is different, and everything is upgrade and up to date, and I must prepare myself mentally, physically, and I have to do a lot of preparations for that, especially I told you the language, and I made a lot of things, and expectations were high, and I found them really high and up to the mark. So I think it's really what I thought before coming. The course is really flexible, and professionally I learned there are a lot of management courses, and one day we will become managers, and you know this is an important thing as well. The courses like humanities and how to control your stress and things like that. These are the problems we encounter in our daily life, just not in studies and professionally, but dealing with clients and people as well. So it's really a good thing professionally I learned, besides my technical studies. And the behavior of people, the French people, they are really kind. French food, and the people have smile on their faces. They greet very well, and it's the cultural stuff, but it's really good. I like it. The first thing as an engineer is I am a technical guy. I would prefer to work in a company as an engineer, but I will take, because I was really oriented to research when I was in Pakistan. I didn't continue that way, and here at Polytech the approach is more industrial, and the 5e année is more like that. So I would continue now with my internship. I am looking not really the research field, but the technical development and things, because it's about business for companies, and the job of an engineer is to improve the infrastructure and the system. So I would like to really to work in a technical development in a company. I would say if your course is in French, you must learn French. Besides your social life, if your course is in French, it can be little bit of trouble. It can cause a little bit of trouble actually, and you must have at least a B2 level. And of course, this is the language of the country, so it's a good thing if you learn it before coming to France. And to the people coming from other countries other than the European countries, for example India, Sri Lanka, maybe Japan, China, they have a lot of guidance. There are a lot of students from those countries, but I would say do not forget your umbrella when you come to France. It rains a lot here, and the weather is pretty cool. Yeah, I like it, but I would say French is the key. Oh, it's good, it's fine. It was a really good experience. I learned a lot of new technologies, how things are going on in developed countries like France, and where we really need to progress in the countries, developing countries, and what are the moral values, social values we have to think about those things because we lack in a lot of things. And I learned a lot of things from the studies I did in Polytech Nantes. So it's a wonderful experience. I love it.